How's it going, everybody? In this video, we're going to be designing a music poster. I've been designing a bunch lately based off some of my favorite blues albums and artists. I'm going to look through some of my records, find an album I like, and we'll get into it. The original packaging design on this record is just so clean, so I wanted to highlight it real quick. From the cover to the red waxed pressing, amazing. So I've been designing some posters like this just to kind of practice, and I've been using just like a kind of basic grid like this just to give myself a rough framework, but I don't follow it super strictly or anything. So for this one, Muddy Waters, I think I want to do something a little more Swiss on this one and maybe like in all caps. So we might just go with Neue Haus Grotesk or maybe even Dagular. I've been liking Dagular a lot lately. Shout out Ono Typeco. Maybe Dagular Medium. Semi-bold might be this perfect sweet spot. Yeah. See, their stuff's already kerned super nice, so you don't really have to do that too much. So I'm gonna do something like this. I want to pull some colors from the album, like use this kind of pinkish, maybe like a light gray creamish background for this. I think we want to bring it down to gray just a little bit and then add maybe a little bit of yellow in, just barely, like that. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Maybe even bring up the saturation a little bit. Something like that is kind of cool. Now let's go over to our margins right here. I've been liking doing this though because it's helping me practice some of my layout skills, and also like I want to get into designing a lot more music stuff just for actual clients, so it's good practice always too. Muddy Waters, we reduce this size a little bit to something maybe even there. We'll have a little more room. What is that, 314? Let's copy that. Oh shit, oh, dates look so good in this font. I like to get these real close together, so that's pretty cool, and I like the pink. Let's give that a little room, bring that in. So I'm just doing some manual kerning with the Alt key. You just hold Alt and then you can actually bring in stuff with the arrow key. It'd be cool to throw the date right here. January 1978. I always forget if you put the thing after or before it. Italic's pretty cool. All right, now we're cooking. Pretty cool. I might leave it there, I might take it out, who knows. And so I'm ready. I think I want to contrast this with some kind of like serif that's like, what am I thinking of? Sharp, like very contrasty. There we go, because this is very simple, Sinister, or this other font, Auto Attack I'm thinking of. That's too much. That's a little too crazy. All right, I need to find a font still. Let me look through these and report back. I think we're gonna go with this. How do I want to position it though? I could give it a little space too and hit something like down there. I like that for now. And I want to do like something with the track list, and at the last part I'm gonna throw some of this like new image bitmap style thing I've been doing over the top, I think, of his face. So I try not to position that till the end though, because I want the type layout to be strong regardless of what imagery we're using. All right, let's get these track names figured out. All right, now what do we want to do here? I want to do something a little weird with the justify. Let's do 30. 32? Yeah, 32 should be cool. And then we'll do something like that. I also don't want this to be red. I think we want that brown to organize these layers a little bit. Something like that. What's the other? Let's get the other side tracks so we can figure out if this layout's going to work for those too. I want to do something like with the side one. Let's do side A. Kind of like how that looks better. Maybe what's this? Ivy Presto. Let's use that. Let's do all lowercase. And then we'll do B. I think we might want this one italicized though. Yeah. And then what I want to do is give this a stroke of this color. Outside to, yeah. Let's go. I like this. Something a little weird, Move this below, make this white, or this gray, sorry. Especially when this is just for fun, like getting a little bit more experimental with readability. What do we want to do now? I don't know how I want to position these though. They're feeling a little bit weird right now. Maybe if I just throw them on the bottom and then we can even this out with produced by Johnny Winter. That's kind of cool. It's a little weird, but I'm liking it. Maybe this one. Let's try it out. I'm gonna try to mask this out. Hopefully we can get a good one just from a select subject. Not bad at all. Just clean that up a little bit. I mean, that kind of fit like a glove, no? I think I want to fill this space real quick too, actually, with the original face from the album. Scale that to size real quick. Let's do the quick effect test on this one. So if you do have black markets in collab, it's pretty cool. I suggest it. Just makes some of the effects you can already do in Photoshop a lot faster. It's a plugin, not an ad or anything. Just shout out real quick. I'm just gonna go through this since you can also achieve these halftones and different things though in the filter gallery. I'm gonna do a pattern diffusion. All right, small image, so. And this one, the brown. All right, we're gonna need a new square too, because that shit got busted up. There we go. All right, now let's hit this main image with it and see what we get. All right, let's get that back into position. I think I might want to even scale this up a little bit so we're peeking out the top. Yeah, what I've been doing is something like this, using just that black layer. It's been working out pretty good, and even can pull this brown here. Turn off the background color. Yeah. There we go. You can get a pink piece like this. Something like that. Move that like that. All right, that's looking pretty cool. I'm liking that. Maybe we want to change this to brown to balance it out a little bit. Yeah. I don't know where my image down here went. So lastly, I'm gonna convert my art file to a smart object so I can add some texture and stuff over the top. I've been using the same texturing style for this series so far. So let's paste that into place. Kind of washed out some of my browns. So what I also do is I apply a noise filter right here. So it's a camera raw and a noise filter, which kind of 4% noise. And then I just use the camera raw filter to increase some of the contrast and the vibrance and stuff. Those are the settings. To add that texture in. So the texture's actually this photocopy texture that I scanned in from just a piece of black paper I printed on my laser printer. I put that at 45 on lighten, a brightness and contrast, and then on screen 50%, a black market copy scan that looks like this, number 47. That one might be a little much for this one, so I think I might bring it down to about 25. And then I just have this yellow paper texture from a piece of construction paper I scanned in. If you want the project file, you can get it on Patreon, and all this stuff will be included in the PSD. I put that on darken at 30. And take away the color with a hue and saturation. That just gives it some nice texture and noise and overall just cool little feel to it. So there's the final poster. I'm pretty happy with it. I urge everyone to try out new stuff and just mess around and experiment in your free time and just have fun with it, you know? If you want the source Photoshop file used for this poster, you can check out the Patreon linked in the description. It's only a few bucks a month. You get a bunch of cool stuff and it really helps out the channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, you can check out the next video here. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Peace.